You know, there's something interesting about doors. Some people stand in front of a door, hesitating, waiting for someone else to open it, looking around, as if expecting permission, a sign, a nod. But others, well, they reach out, turn the handle and walk through. And the most fascinating thing, the door never asked them to wait. It was always there, ready to open. And perhaps in some way, you've known this all along. The moment when a child, before they learn the word permission, they simply reach out for what they desire, without doubt, without hesitation, pure, effortless certainty. And isn't it funny how the world bends for those who simply decide? Because decisions, they shape reality more than requests ever could. And maybe there was a time way back when someone, perhaps with the best intentions, suggested that you wait. Do you seek approval? Do you make sure? And so a small pattern began, unnoticed at first, like a whisper in the wind. But whispers, repeated often enough, can shape beliefs. And beliefs, well, they shape everything. But here is what's truly remarkable. Beliefs are not walls. They're windows. And a window, when seen from the right angle, is simply another door waiting to be opened. And you've already opened so many doors in your life without waiting, haven't you? Without hesitation. Without needing anything more than the knowing inside you. Because deep down, in a place that's always been there, you recognize something powerful. You were born with the right to choose. No one stands at the gates of your desires with a clipboard, checking for approval stamps. No council convenes in the sky, debating whether you may or may not act. The only signature ever needed was yours, and it was signed long ago. The moment you first reached out, took, and knew you could. And you can feel that knowing, can't you? A quiet, steady certainty, growing now, expanding, like roots deepening into the earth, like branches stretching towards the sky, because you're no longer the one standing outside the door, waiting. You're the one turning the handle, stepping forward, moving through, owning each moment. And that shift, that transformation, is happening now because the only permission that ever mattered was the one you gave to yourself, and that changes everything. So as you sit there, or perhaps as you feel yourself moving through this experience in just the right way for you, you might begin to notice something shifting, like the way the tide knows when to rise, how the seasons know when to change, how the sun simply knows to shine. There's something deep inside you that already knows, a knowing that's always been there, a certainty that was simply waiting for you to remember it. Because isn't it fascinating how easily you learn to walk? No one gave you permission. You didn't ask, you simply did. You stood, you stumbled, you tried again. Not waiting, not seeking approval, just doing. And the world adjusted. The ground beneath you welcomed your steps. And maybe you can feel that same energy awakening now. That same natural, unstoppable force within you. Because action is your birthright. Decision is your nature. And it was only ever a whisper, a voice, not even your own, that once suggested otherwise. But whispers fade, don't they? Like echoes dissolving in silence, leaving behind only the undeniable truth. You're the one who decides. And when you decide, truly decide, the world rearranges. People respond differently. Paths open. Doors that seemed locked swing wide open because they were never really locked at all. It was only ever a question of reaching out, of moving forward. Because permission, what is permission but an illusion? A concept created, passed down, thought, yet never truly needed. And the moment you see through it, it crumbles, leaving only the clarity that's always been there. And maybe you already feel it now, that sense of ease, that quiet certainty, a deep unconscious knowing settling in. Stronger with every breath, with every heartbeat, a belief. Not just a thought, not just an idea, but something deeper, something real. You don't ask. You don't wait. You choose. You act. And the world adjusts to you because that's how it's always worked, hasn't it? And that's how it works now. And that's how it'll always be.